Back at it with another one. The day I started accepting my anxiety, the day I started accepting my life, my weaknesses, my strengths, I stopped running from all the things that I didn't want in my life, that God blessed me with. And I say blessed because you can't have everything. And I think this is just a little introspective thought, but I think before you came into this life, I think God helped you choose what you want and what you didn't want. And if you got this, you gotta have a drawback on this. But the day I stopped running from those things and started accepting myself for who I am, for my anxiety that I get randomly, for the addictive personality I have, and I use those weaknesses and they become strengths. I use the anxiety to mentally build my mental fortitude into a damn kingdom. I use my addictive personality to not smoke weed, to not watch porn, to not jerk the chicken, and I use it for self-development purposes, for YouTube, for reading, for stuff that will benefit me, for daily prayer, for daily gratitude to the man above. And the day I started accepting myself for who I am, I feel so at peace. I feel so much more at peace. It's a work in progress, but it is insane the amount of just more peace I've had within myself. Now you gotta find your strengths and weaknesses, figure out if you can turn the weaknesses into strengths, and keep those strengths and use them for the best, for the better. Nah, hey man, I just gotta say, this world is against us, you and me. Man, woman, whoever you are watching this video, they're against us. They want us to stay weak. They want us to stay consuming random stimulation on the internet. They want us to stay on social media and get these little dopamine hits and not get real dopamine from working on yourself day in and day out. They want you to stay weak. They want you to stay broke. They want you to stay docile. They want you to stay dependent on them. But the moment I started accepting myself for who I am is the day I started actually using that extra time to just put into my work. The day I stopped over-consuming and overstimulating from social media is the day I started producing content, is the day I started actually feeling within myself as a man, feeling that I'm actually on my purpose, that God, that source, that life within me is actually pushing me forward in life, I'm actually on the right path, or I'm going down the right path, is the day I started seeing a lot more angelic numbers, is the day I just started pushing. So hey man, keep pushing. Take a piece of paper and write down your weaknesses, your strengths, what you're having problems with. For me, it was my anxiety. For me, it was dealing with family pressures and me trying to control every little thing. For me, it was putting too much pressure on me. I realized that I can't always be the man to fix this problem. When I had a lot of problems within myself, I'm still fixing problems within myself, but it has given me so much more mental resilience, fortitude, and it's just helping me with my anxiety and just, man, giving me so much more mental peace. So hey man, keep grinding, keep pushing. You know, if you have anxiety and depression, and if you have overthinking. I would overthink every little thing. You know, this self-development journey kind of taught me to, why am I seeing this? Why am I seeing this? But realize that God is showing you a real purpose, that God is aligning everything for you. As long as you keep praying and keep giving up to Him, giving gratitude to Him. He may not give it to you right away because you're not ready for it. You need to show Him that you really want to walk in His purpose, want to walk in His steps, and that you're worthy of the life that you want. I would overthink. Oh, my anxiety is because this. I have cancer. I have this. I have that. But the day I started accepting it for, hey man, it's just me. It's just who I am. Is the day I started getting more at peace with myself and actually using that extra time, that extra energy that I have for the better, not for the worse. So yeah, man, keep grinding, keep pushing. I had to make this little video because, you know, it would have helped me the day I started getting anxiety, you know. I wasn't like this before I started smoking weed. I didn't have anxiety when I was younger, but I realized some genetics play a big role into it, you know. You could not have depression, anxiety, and all of a sudden it could just hit you like that. And you don't realize that. Your brain is so much smarter than you think, and your subconscious is just going. And there's a lot of things in the background that you don't realize that you're constantly thinking about. And I think just giving you that time to just relax and reflect and just realize that, hey, you know, I don't have to put all this pressure on me at the moment. You know, just I gotta focus on what I can do right now and what I can't do. And I gotta realize that not everything can be fixed at the moment, you know? So hey man, the odds are against us. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. Keep getting 0.1% better every day. Screw getting 1% better, 0.1% better. Just do something little here and there that will help build yourself up and push yourself in the right direction. Pray, give gratitude, because He's waiting for you. God's waiting for you, man. Higher power's waiting for you to just keep aligning, to keep pushing you in the right direction of not the way the world wants you to go. The world wants you to stay stuck. The world wants you to be weak, but God wants you to stay strong. God wants you to be a man. So yeah, man, stay up. It's tough out here, but I'm with you. Hopefully you're with me. Hit me up. Let's talk. Ash out, baby.